So I just got back from my honeymoon and I'm still in a daze. I can't even tell a lie. But we're back in the stew. And while I was gone, McDonald's released a new limited time only menu. This is a Sriracha Mayo menu, which is very intriguing to me. They come out with a lot of, these limited time only menus, and not a lot of them intrigue me. This one does. Who doesn't love Sriracha and mayo? So there's only actually two items. There's a burger, there's a chicken sandwich, but I got two burgers because I'm gonna try the burger and the chicken sandwich plain, and then I'm gonna be adding my own Sriracha, a good amount, a good heaping amount to the other burger, and we're gonna be trying that as well. So let's just unwrap these and see what we're working with. This all came out to 19 bucks. Let's first look at the burger. Nice. Yeah, that's looking pretty decent actually. This one is called the Bacon Tomato Deluxe Sriracha Mayo. I'll give you a closer look here in a minute. This one is the chicken sandwich, a different bun right off the bat. I noticed that. This one is called the McCrispy, the Sriracha Mayo McCrispy. And then one more burger. I believe these are both double burgers, and this is just a regular McCrispy. It does have cheese. I do see a good amount of that Sriracha Mayo. Have I been saying Mayo? Yeah, again, I've said this before. In Korea, they call it Mayo instead of Mayo. No idea why. Weird. Excuse me if I make a mistake. Like I said, still in a daze. Or perhaps that is my secret. I am always in a daze. Always a little bit confused out here, but sesame seed bun on this burger. Underneath, we have a bunch of lettuce, and you can see some of that Sriracha Mayo. It's coming out with an orange color, which you probably expect. We got one tomato. We got some bacon. Yeah, man, I was eating some nice bacon at that resort, so I don't think it's gonna be as good, but it's McDonald's, so it is what it is. Decent looking patty though, I cannot lie about that. Got some good crust to it, and it's kind of glued together with a piece of cheese. And on the bottom we got more mayo, so this is like Sriracha Mayo. I would have almost liked to see, if you're gonna do mayo on the bottom, you might as well split it up. So have just Sriracha on the top and just mayo on the bottom. But, here's the McCrispy Sriracha Mayo. Different bun, little brioche action. And kind of same stuff on the top. Got a lot of lettuce. I think it's the same thing. This one actually might have onions. Like I said, this has a piece of cheese. And on the bottom here, we have, I don't know how well you can see this. I'm back in the stew after over a week. It always shuffles my mind like a pack of playing cards. But maybe you can see that. It's a decent looking piece of chicken. And I'm not really sure what kind of sauce that is on the bottom. But it doesn't look like exactly like the Sriracha Mayo that I've seen before. It definitely doesn't look like regular mayo. But we're going to be trying that out. Or should I say we're going to be trying that out. All right, so go down the line, eat these two plain, and then try this with extra Sriracha, which is just some knockoff. Mr. Choi's Sriracha hot chili from the local convenience store. Going in. A little bit messy, a bit saucy. But actually, I am very surprised by how much I'm liking this right now. I can taste the deluxe factor. Something about the patties. I'm not really sure what kind of patties they're using here. They don't really seem like, they're obviously not the quarter pounder patties. And they seem like a little step up from, your Big Mac patties, your, McDouble patties, hamburger, cheeseburger patties. There's a kick. I'm starting to feel that kick in the mouth, but it's a very small kick of spice. but a very tasty one. Just as I suspected though, I don't taste much Sriracha. I'm just kind of tasting, well, I mean, we all know Sriracha's got one of the most unique flavors. Well, to me at least. And I can detect it from a mile away. I can smell it like a shark. But yeah, I'm not really feeling the flavor here. Obviously, it is mixed in with the mayo, which changes the flavor profile, but still. That's a little decent balance all around for a burger. That's with a little kick, I want to say 1 out of 10 on the spice scale. And interesting because I don't usually eat a lot of spicy burgers. Yeah, I can't complain. I cannot complain about that. I honestly feel like if you got those taste buds that are a little bit, I don't know, just weak. Sorry, Mom. This might be hitting you at a spice level that's too high. It's almost like at 1.5 for me. And a lot of people when they're eating a burger, especially if you can't handle spice at all, that actually might be borderline too spicy for some people. Can't lie. All right, now this looks good too. Cheese, love that. Brioche bun, love that. Yeah, going in. Probably should have got 2 of these instead of the 2 burgers. That crisp and crunch of that chicken, Maybe, maybe not though. Whatever the sauce is on the bottom is sweet. It's not their Sriracha mayo sauce. It is some kind of, I don't know, it's a bit just sweet sauce. And I don't prefer that. This would be infinitely better if that sauce was replaced with just mayo, just like the burger. Don't know why they're doing that, but it is what it is. And McDonald's, for the last time, if you're watching this, and you have any control over McDonald's sauces, we got 3 sauces, and we've had 3 sauces, I'm talking dipping sauces, for the last 10 years. Cajun, sweet and sour, sweet chili. We need more options. And if you can devise the Sriracha mayo, throw that right in there. Get some ranch. Get some buffalo sauce. Yeah. It's absurd. It's real crazy out here. Yeah, for this one, the big appeal was that first bite that I got mostly chicken. Chicken's on point. The cheese is on point. The brioche bun actually has a little bit of sweetness to it. It's nice and fluffy, but a little extra sweetness combined with that sweet sauce on the bottom. A little bit too sweet for me, but I'm still getting a nice little kick to it. And I'm overall enjoying it, although a couple tweaks and I would be really enjoying it. So far, nothing completely mighty fine. I'm just pretty content. Eating a nice little meal. And since, like I mentioned in my my live stream, I think, from a week ago, I think I mentioned I blacked out for that 2 hours, but I did a little test. My blood pressure is normal, so don't worry. Don't worry about the blood pressure. I might have other problems going down in here, but I should probably do like a full checkup, full physical, you know, blood tests and whatnot. And then if I do, maybe I'll give you all the answers. If you're wondering how healthy I am, I don't know. I have no idea. My last full physical was literally when I was, I guess, 20 to 21, maybe 22, when I tried to join the military. They did it at MEPS. I'm talking about the military a lot. Not really, but more than usual. But that's the last time I've done a full checkup, so I have no idea. All right. Even though it's like super cheap, I think, in Korea, you know, healthcare system works a little bit different over here. Anyway, for this one, so she had a little bit less lettuce, but it is what it is. I really want to taste that sriracha, so or like that much. Is that crazy? All right, yeah, this is looking pretty good. There we go. There we have it. Maybe added a little bit much. Yeah, it's way too slippery now. But you're getting way more of that sriracha flavor, even though it's not the OG flavor. You're getting way more spice and way more flavor. I like it. Yeah, spice level reached a 3. Wow. Thing is that the slippery lettuce with the slippery sauce, just never the best idea. You do not want to see back here. It's not that bad. But yeah, man, wow. Good to be back, but I'm already plotting. I'm plotting for my next big workation. Maybe final workation of my life. Or at least for a while, a long time, many years probably. I'm not gonna give all the deets yet until I get everything figured out. But all day yesterday I was looking at stuff. Flights, locations, accommodations. And once I find that out, I'm gonna need all the suggestions possible. Both of these places I have been as a kid, but didn't really have free range to do what I wanted. Since I was a kid, I was just like tagging along, you know? Anything else left to talk about? I don't know. I don't really have much left to talk about, but I will say this. I need stuff to talk about. I remember in the live stream I was doing, go check that out. I don't think they post it under, well, you probably know this. They don't post it under your regular videos anymore. They have a separate tab if you go to like my homepage. So you can check it out there. I'll probably just leave it up. I don't think I said anything too crazy. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I remember doing it, and I remember getting a ton of questions, and like, that's an interesting question. Let me think about that for a second. Let me try to give a good solid answer to that. But, you know, I didn't have time, because then if I take 3, 4, or 5 minutes to answer a question, I've missed like 100 freaking messages. And I'm like, well, sorry, Charlie, gotta move on. And I could have probably talked about that question for a whole video. And I know some of you guys don't like me talking when I'm doing these regular videos. Some people do, but it is what it is. Anyway, if you got any questions, I would really appreciate it if you ask them, and I will try to incorporate that into like my regular videos. You know, hey, I got a question from this person, give you a little shout out, and then give you my thoughts on that, and really have time to expand on the topic, whatever you're talking about. It could just be a comment or whatever. It doesn't even have to be. It could be a criticism. And then I feel like making videos, like these type of videos, would be a lot more easy for me, because I don't have to come up with like these, like, what do I talk about? Because I still just feel awkward just eating without talking. It's just my style, right? It's just my style. So, yeah, ask me away. Obviously, sometimes maybe I will have something to talk about, and I'll just talk about that. Sometimes each video is different. If I'm eating food that is like something that I've never tried before, something new, and something that I have a big variety of, I'll probably just focus on talking about the food. But if I have a really killer question, hey, I might just order something that we've all had before, and just kind of use that as a, you know, as a distraction for me while I am also talking. So something like a Subway sandwich, it could be whatever, you know what I mean? It could be some pasta, it could be just something normal, a pizza, something that's not mind-blowingly new for the taste buds, and I could just casually eat and talk. That's what I want to do. In live streams, hey, stay tuned. You never know. Might do one in Toronto or New York. But that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. Give me your questions, and I appreciate y'all. See you in the next video. Peace.